friends, and welcome back. This week, we will be looking at agape. And what is agape? Agape is unconditional love. Unconditional love means loving someone without expecting them to act a certain way or to do things a certain way. It means loving someone no matter what. Our greatest example of agape love or agape is Jesus Christ, who sacrificed his life and died on the cross for our souls, for us to be saved as sinners. So this week we had Valentine's Day, and most of the time during Valentine's Day, if you want to show someone you love them, what do? Sometimes you can give them a card where you are telling them that you love them, or you can give them chocolates or flowers or a teddy bear. But does giving someone a Valentine's Day card mean that you love them? Think about if your teacher asks you to give or to write a card that you'll give to someone, a random person in your classroom. If you write this card and you give this random person in your classroom a card, does that mean that you love that person? Not really. You did it because your teacher told you to write the card. But why do our teachers sometimes ask us to write cards and give them to random people in the classroom? That's because they want to show us that love is not just a feeling, but it's an action and a choice. So you can choose to love someone. So when we give this card to that person in class for Valentine's Day, it's a special reminder to us that every person is special, that person you're giving a card to is worth something, is worth love. We choose to buy special things for the people that we love. We choose to be there for our friends when they need us. And we choose to take action to look after those who need us, the homeless, the orphaned, because we know that God told us to love others as we love ourselves. So always remember that love isn't just a word that you say. Love isn't a noun. Love is an action. So this year, going forward, always remember that you choose to love someone and you act on that love. You don't just leave it as a word. So when you say you love someone, show that person that you love them. Take action. So Valentine's Day has come and gone. And if you just happen to go to the shops before or on Valentine's Day, you saw that the shops were filled with things that people usually buy for each other during Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a holiday about love. People spend hundreds of rands buying flowers, sweets, and cards to show the people that they love them. It's a time when people who are in love go out of their way to make their loved one's day special. It's a day for romantic love. But did you know that there's more than one kind of love besides romantic love? There's a love that we have for our friends and families. That's different from romantic love, isn't it? There's a love that we have for our pets. There's a love that we have for the things that we have in our lives. The fun things like our bicycles and our skateboards, the things that give us good memories like our photos and books that we've read before. There are many different kinds of love, and we all love different people and different things in different ways. But there's one kind of love that is more powerful than any other kind of love out there. It's the kind of love that people who are truly in love have for each other. It's the love that a parent has for a child, and it's the love that God has for us. There are many different kinds of love, and we all love different people and different things in different ways. But there's one kind of love that is more powerful than any other kind of love out there. It's the kind of love that people who are truly in love have for each other. It's the love that a parent has for a child, and it's the love that God has for us. The word for that kind of love is agape, and agape love is defined as unconditional love. It's that love that says, no matter what you do, I'll still love you. The Apostle Paul wrote about this kind of love to the Corinthians. You see, the Corinthians had started having very mistaken ideas about what love really is. And so the Apostle Paul decided to write a letter to them and to us to set them straight about what unconditional love really is. I'm going to read some of 1 Corinthians 13 so we all know what Paul was talking about when I tell you about the letter that he wrote to the Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 13, verse 1 to 7. If I could speak all the languages of earth and of angels, but didn't love others, I would only be a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I had the gift of prophecy, and if I understood all of God's secret plans, and if I had such faith that I could move mountains, but didn't love others, I would be nothing. If I gave everything I have to the poor and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it, but if I didn't love others, I would have gained nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance.
1 Corinthians 13 is one of the most loved scriptures in the Bible. It's used a lot in weddings, and it's read a lot during Valentine's Day. Sometimes we hear it so often that we forget about the point that Apostle Paul was trying to make when he wrote the letter. Love is not just some feeling. It's not butterflies in your stomach. It's not blushing when a cute guy or a pretty girl walks past you. Love is a choice that we make. It's an action that requires you to put someone first. Love for married people means I choose to love you. It means I choose to care about you more than anyone else. There will never be anyone I love more than I love you. And love for parents means that whatever my child does, I choose to be there for them and to love them. Agape love means we choose to love the people dearest to us. It means that we will sacrifice anything for them. It means that we will put them first, always and forever, no matter what, because we choose to love them. Unfortunately, we don't see agape love a lot in the world today. People think that love is just a feeling. When someone says they love them, it makes them feel special and they enjoy having that person close to them. But when that feeling fades, that person thinks that they've fallen out of love. They drift away from the person who used to make them feel special and they look for someone else to make them feel good. I know that none of you are really into romantic love yet, but we've all had friends who've come and gone, haven't we? We've all had friends who were there for us and with us when things were great, but when things got a little tough, they drifted away and they stopped being our friends. In the end, those people weren't there for you when you needed them the most. Agape love is more than anything a godly love. It is a love that God had for us when He sent Jesus Christ to die for us. It is a love that doesn't depend on feelings or butterflies because it's not a thing, it's a choice. We choose to love someone even if he or she drives us crazy because they are special to us. Agape love isn't easy, but there's no more powerful thing in this world. God wants us to wake up every day and choose to love others like He loves us. This means loving our family, loving our friends, and even loving that kid you don't really want to give a Valentine in class. This year, ask God to help you to love everyone with agape love. Ask God to show you how to love others like He loves you. Ask Him to show you this year. Ask God to help you to love everyone with agape love. Ask God to show you how to love others like He loves you. Ask Him to show you the secret to agape love. Love is a choice, and it's a choice that we have to choose every single day. Don't chase after butterflies and feelings. Choose to love and choose to be God's love to everyone you meet.
Love, love, love one another